Okay, where a cloud is given to you, and this cloud is having, when the angle of elevation of a cloud from a point 60 meter above a lake is 30 degree. So that means a lake is there given to you, and the lake is like this. Let us say this is the lake. If this is the lake, then from it, let me zoom a little. From here, yes, from here you can see the lake is given to you, and from the lake, the angle of elevation of a cloud from a point 60 meter above the lake. So let us say the point is A, and the distance of it from the lake is 60 meter. So this distance is given to you as, let us say, the point at the ground is nothing but B. Okay, so from here it has been given that AB is equal to 60 meter, right? This is equal to 60 meter, and A is the point of observation, right? And the angle of elevation from this point of observation to the cloud, let us say this point C is the cloud, right? Then from this point, the angle of elevation which is made when you see the cloud is nothing but 30 degree, right? This is given to you into the question. Now, angle of depression of the reflection of the cloud is 60 degree. Reflection of the cloud will be into this lake, right? This is the lake. So definitely the reflection of the cloud will happen if the point of observation is A, right? Point of observation is nothing but A, right? From here we are seeing the cloud, right? Then definitely the reflection, you can see the reflection, if AB is the height above the ground, right, the point of observation, then this height is also equal to 60, right? Let us say CD, and here we have E. So if AB is 60, then DE will also be equal to 60 meter, right? Into this case, the reflection will be, if this is the length height of the cloud above the lake, then the same height will be there into the, if you just see lake as a plane mirror, then the vision of the cloud will be lying somewhere over here, EF, right? And the angle of depression of this cloud from the point of observation is given to you, right? And this angle of depression is given to you as 60 degree. That means this angle is given to you as 60 degree, right? Now from here we need to find the height of the cloud. So the height of the cloud, if EDE is 60 meter, let us assume CD as x. Let CD as equal to x. We have assumed it. Then if EC is the height of the cloud from the surface of the lake, then definitely EF will be nothing but equal to this x plus 60. X plus 60. This is a question from CBSE, my dear friend. Right? Hi, Movendra. You have doubt? Tell me, my dear friend. Moverdash. Yes, sir. Sure, sure. You can put up your doubt, not an issue. So the height over here for the reflection is nothing but this 60 This is 60 and this is x. So this will be x plus 60. Right? You got it? Yeah, you can put up your doubt into the chat, my dear friend. No problem. I will take it up. Now, from here, you can see the triangle. This is the triangle ADC. So we can write in triangle ADC. What will happen in triangle ADC? We are going to calculate x. Okay. Then this relation with AD will be taken because the same AD will be common for the triangle which is ADF. Right. So in triangle ADC, what will happen? Tan of 30 degree will be equal to CD by AD, or we can write AD as equal to CD by tan 30 degree, right? Isn't it? Yeah, Muverdash. Yeah, Muverdash. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Let me know if any doubt. So this will be CD by tan 30 is nothing but this AD, this one, this AD. So this AD it can be written as equal to CD by tan 30, and tan 30 is nothing but 1 by root 3. So this can be written as root 3 times CD. So this is one of the relation, this is the value of AD which is calculated, right? Sir, how to learn trigonometric table? Any shortcut? Yes, definitely there is a shortcut. You need to remember only 5 values of sine. Only 5 values of sine. Then you will be remembering all the values. Okay? I will explain it how it can be done. Let me solve this question, my dear friend Mover Dash. Okay? I hope just bear with me for next 5 minutes. Okay? I will tell you the shortcut. Sure. So here AD can be written as root 3 times CD, right? Sure, my welcome, my dear friend. So AD can be written as root 3 times CD. And why we have chosen AD? Because this AD is the part of the bigger triangle also. This one, triangle ADF, right? So here, if you consider the triangle ADF, I'm saying ADF, which is the shaded one, in this triangle, tan of 60 degree can be written as 60, this x plus 60 plus 60, this one, right? This can be written as df, right? Let me write the alphabets very clearly. E, F, C, A, B. Is it okay? Right. So from here into the reverse right angle triangle, considering this angle as 90 degree, we can write in triangle ADF, right? I should write D also into the with a sketch pen, right? In triangle ADF, what will happen? Tan of 60 degree is DF, this length divided by perpendicular by base, and base will be AD, right? DF by AD, and DF is nothing but DE plus EF, DE plus EF. Are you getting it? DE is this one and EF is this one, right? So DE plus EF will be the DF, and AD will be as it is. So from here, just put up the value of tan 60 degree, it is root 3, and DE plus EF. DE is nothing but 60 plus EF. EF is nothing but x plus 60, right? Divided by AD. So from here we get the value of AD as 60 plus 60 will be 120. So it will be 120 plus x and whole divided by root 3, right? This is the value of AD which is calculated. Now do the comparison of the values of AD from the above equations. Okay, so from here we can say that when we compare it, we can say that root 3 times CD, and CD is nothing but x, right? So we can write it as root 3 times x, right? So from comparison, okay, equating the value of AD, what is the value above? It is root 3 times x, right? So just write root 3 times x is equal to this one. The value of AD over here is 120 plus x by root 3. So this will be 120 plus x divided by root 3, right? So this will give you, just solve it. Root 3 will be coming into the LHS. So it will be root 3x multiplied with root 3 is equal to 120 plus x, right? Root 3 into root 3 will be equal to 3. So it will be 3x equal to 120 plus x, right? This will give you, when x coming to the LHS, 3x minus x equal to 120. This will give you the value of 2x equal to 120, which will give the value of x equal to 120 divided by 2, which is coming as 60 meter. So x, the value of x is calculated as equal to 60 meter. Okay. So what is the height of the cloud if x is known to you? If x is known to you, okay, and the value of this is calculated as 60 meter, right? If this is 60 meter, height of the cloud will be the length of CE. So CD 60 meter plus DE, which is already 60, right? So the height of the cloud will be this 60 plus this 60, both will be added, and that will be coming as equal to 120 meter. So this will be the height of the cloud. So the height of the cloud is equal to CE hi, let me read out your name. Hi Sol 0408. मुबदर साइन कॉस के वैल्यूज याद कर ले, बाकी सब निकल जाएगा उनसे ही. यस, राइट सॉल्व. So basically not only sine and cos both, you can just remember sine. And so let me, I think in this way we have solved this question, and the height of the cloud is 120 meter, right? So let me come to your question. Okay, Mubdarsh and Sol, thank you for supporting Mubdarsh. Okay, so let me come to you. So here just remember only these 5 values of the trigonometric table. If you go to the sine, right, just remember the 5 values which I am saying. For 0 degree, for 30 degree, for 45, for 60, and for 90. Just remember all this. Okay, just remember the 5 values of sine of 0 degree is how much? It's 0. Sine of 0 degree is 0. Sine of 30 degree is 1 by 2. Just remember it, nothing more. Sine of 45 degree is 1 by root 2. Sine of 60 degree is root 3 by 2. Sine of 90 degree is 1. So you need to remember all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values, my dear friend. Move dash, right? Move it dash. So from here, what is the benefit? You can see how you will be able to remember all the values. Okay, if this will be the value for sine, then if you consider for cos, sine of 90 degree, this one will be the value of cos of 0 degree. If this is into the ascending order, just consider it from the descending. Okay, this one will be going over here, so it will become 1. Cos of 0 degree is 1, right? Cos of 30 degree is just second from the bottom, so it will be root 3 by 2. Cos of 30 degree is root 3 by 2. Cos of 45 degree, this is also coming 1, 2, 3 from the top and 3 from the bottom. So this will be 1 by root 2 for cos 45 degree also. So this value will be same for sine and cos both at 45 degree, right? And cos of 60 degree, definitely if you covered from the bottom, this is covered, this is covered, this is covered, then 1 by 2 is left. So 1 by 2 is the value for cos of 60 degree. We are just going into the descending order. So once whatever you consider for sine, these values should be considered into the reverse order for the cos, right? For the cos, the reverse order is happening, you can see. And cos of 90 degree is nothing but this 0, right? So एनसीईआरटी का एक अच्छा क्वेश्चन, या definitely solve. So here what we can see, if you know the, remember the 5 values of sine, okay, then into the reverse order you can just put up into the same table, then you get all the 5 values for cos also, right? And if you do sine by cos, you will get the values of tan. How? You want to show me? Tan of 0 degree is sine 0 by cos 0. Sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1. So it will be 0, right? Tan of 30 degree, this one, is equal to sine 30 degree by cos 30 degree. So it will be 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. 2 will be cancelled, and 1 by root 3 is the value of sine 30 degree. Sorry, tan 30 degree, right? Similarly, for tan 45 degree, 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2, that is coming as 1. Just see this table like this, right? And tan of 60 degree is root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. 2 will be cancelled, and we will be having root 3. You got, my dear friend Mobar Das? And tan of 90 degree is 1 by 0. 0 into the denominator will leave you the value infinity over here, right? So tan of 90 degree is infinity. So if you got the value of sine, cos, tan, and we know that reverse of sine, 1 by sine, if you put up this value, you get the value of cosec, right? If you find the value of cos, and from this table you just reverse the value of cos, right, then you get the value of sec. So sec of 0, sec of 30, sec of 45, sec of 60, sec of 90 will be the reverse of cos 0, reverse of cos 30, reverse of cos 45, reverse of cos 60, reverse of cos 90. Reverse, I mean to say that 1 by, just divide this value of 1 with 1, then we get the value of cos 0. Cos 0 is 1, then sec 0 is 1 by 1, that is 1. If cos 30 is root 3 by 2, then sec 30 is reverse of this, 1 divided by root 3 by 2. So that will be coming as 2 by root 3, right? In this way, right? So when you are having some tan values with us, okay, these are the tan values, right? And when you just do the reverse of that, 1 by tan, this will give you the value of cot, right? So similarly you can just do the one, just take these numbers and find the reciprocal of that. That will give you the value of cot, right, my dear friend? Still any doubt? Let me know if you still any doubt, and if you are okay, then I am happy that you understood it. Okay, so just remember only these 5 values. Do in the reverse order, you get the cos, sine by cos you get the tan. If you get sine, cos and tan, reverse of sine is cosec, reverse of cos is sec, reverse of tan is cot. All the 6 values for all these 5, 6 into 5, 30 values will be calculated very easily, my dear friend, right? If you want any, do you have any more query, my dear friend? Let me know if you are having it. If not, we can wind it up, my dear friend. Thank you so much. Take care. Good night. See you. Bye bye. See you into the next session.